welcome back to my channel. So this is the look that I'm going to be doing for you guys, something really quick, simple and easy. Yeah, I'm just gonna get right into it. Like, comment, subscribe down below. I'm gonna try to remember to put product links in the description. If I don't, then I don't, I'm sorry. But yeah, this is the look that I have, and keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing that I like to do is I'll use a clear brow gel to get my brows in place. I won't really use like a dip brow or a pencil or anything on those like natural days. Lately I've just been slicking them down with this, and it's been giving me like the look that I need. And when I use this, I use a lot of it. Like, I'll keep dipping back into it and going. I'll brush straight up. I kind of try to go for that like brow laminated look without, you know, actually having it, which is kind of hard for me because my eyebrows grow like any type of way. I think like brow lamination is just kind of like a perm for your eyebrows, right? So I'll comb it all the way up. The front, I'll make sure it's like straight up, but the others, I'll kind of slant them a little bit. So let me do this other eyebrow real quick. Okay, so now everything's straight up. I'll go in with some of my eyebrow scissors, and the hairs that are like outside of the outline of my brow, I'll cut off. I'll go back with this just to kind of take them back to how they were, because doing that you kind of lose the shape a little bit. Okay, so I know I said that I don't use any dip brow or any pencil or anything like that on my brows, but now I think I am, especially this brow. It's a little bit sparse on the end. So I'm just gonna add some to the tail. Sometimes I'll just do the tail to fill it in a little bit on these natural days. And then I'll kind of like blend it in with the rest of the brow. Like, I don't really want the whole thing to be very perfect. This would be better to do with the pencil. I just don't feel like looking for mine right now. I'm just gonna use the dip brow. But the pencil will give you a more natural look than the dip brow. The dip brow is very intense. No, if I keep messing with them, they're just gonna get, it's really this one. If I keep messing with it, it's gonna be worse and worse. So when you have that stubborn eyebrow, just kind of let it do what it wants to do, but kind of control it a little bit. So I'm gonna go back in with the brow gel again. I told you I use a lot of this. I'm going back in with the brow gel. It kind of softens up the dip brow too for me. And I like my eyebrows to be like crunchy. Like, I want them to be hard. Like, you can't really see it, but if you touch my eyebrow, they're gonna be hard. That's how I know they're gonna stay in place. So now I'm gonna take a concealer. This is like an old concealer palette that I have. Just go under like the brow bone. This brush is a little bit too big, but we're gonna make it work. And then this, I just blend out with my finger. I always blend this out with my finger. Okay, and guess what? Guess what I'm using again? The brow gel. I use a lot of this stuff. So I just like, I don't know. I just like using it again, okay? So put it back on. Again. And I just feel like sometimes I get concealer in the brow and it's kind of like wipes it away. So yeah, just put it back in there. So after that, I'll do a little bit of primer. I don't really need a lot because I'm not putting on a lot of makeup at all. Like, really, the brows are like the longest part of this, and they're not even that long. I just go in with whatever I have. Lately, I haven't been really into primers and just kind of been using up the things that I have. So I'm going to use this NYX Shine Killer. That much. Like, not much at all. And just putting it really on my nose because that's where I get oily. And the excess everywhere else. Next, I'm going in with these Fenty, I think these are called the Shade Matchsticks. I bought these at launch, like when Fenty Beauty first came out, and I did not really like them, but lately I've been using the color Caramel for like this look right here, the like everyday kind of look, and I'll just put this under my eyes. For my concealer. Like, we didn't do any foundation, well, any cream liquid foundation at all. Only thing about this stuff is it creases, and I have lines under my eyes, so you do have to be careful with that. And this is not a perfect contour or anything like that. I'm literally just slapping this on, and then I'm just gonna take a Real Techniques sponge and blend this out. I will go in with another layer of this just under the eyes. Just like right under the eyes. And then I'll also drag it up to the lid. I keep looking this way because there's a mirror over here, and it's usually the mirror I use. So ignore me staring that way. I'm practicing. Next, I'll go with the powder foundation all over. I use the MAC Studio Fix, and I believe this color is in NC43, I believe. But I'm gonna try to put everything down below, so I don't need to keep saying the names of the products. And this I'll pat. So I'll do a little bit of bronzer, not really a harsh contour, but just a little bit of bronzer to warm up my face. I'm going with Benefit Hoola. Then I'll just finish off with a little bit of blush. I'm just using one of my MAC palettes. Okay, so next I'm just going in with a little bit of setting spray just to kind of, you know what setting spray does, melt it all together. This is just a NYX setting spray, dewy finish. Then I'm gonna go in with a mascara. I'm gonna actually use a primer too, a mascara primer. This is just the Voluminous Lash Paradise L'Oreal primer. I'm gonna just do the primer on the top. I'm just going in with regular mascara now. Last but definitely not least, going in with the Fenty Sweet Mouth Lip Gloss. I think this is it. So that is the end of this look. This is something really quick you can do when you're running late or you don't want to look like you have a lot of makeup on, but you really, want to put a little effort in your appearance, or if you're on a trip, on vacation, and you don't want to take forever to get dressed, you want to be out and about, or if you're somewhere where it's really hot and you don't want a lot of makeup on your face and you want to be comfortable, this is definitely the way to do it. So I want to thank you guys for coming back and tuning in. There'll be plenty of more tutorials coming up, and yeah, like, comment, subscribe down below. I'm gonna try to remember to put the products in the description. I'm not gonna make any promises though. If they're there, they're there. And yeah, thanks for coming. Bye.